morning student. In last chapter study about different life process in living organism. Now in that chapter towards the green energy study about different sources, those sources which are collected from environment by use of that sources to generate the electricity. For example, by use of various fossil fuels to generate the electricity. How to generate the electricity by use of different fossil fuels, that is known as thermal power plant. Second, by use of various nuclear energy. By use of various atoms, uranium, plutonium, krypton, these are known as different atoms. And by use of nuclear energy of this atom to generate the electricity, that is known as nuclear power plant. Next, various natural gases, collected the various natural gases and by use of these natural gases to generate the electricity. How to generate the electricity? By use of that natural sources. Similarly, by use of wind, by use of sun, by use of water, these are known as different energy, water energy, sun energy, wind energy. And by use of that sources, by use of that energy to generate the electricity. How to generate the electricity? By use of that sources. These are known as different sources. And if you collected these sources from environment and to generate the electricity, that is known as towards the green energy. We know that food, cloth and shelter, these are main sources, basic need of human being. Similarly, energy is also one of the basic need of human being. Energy. And there are various types of energy used in our life, in daily life. Different types of energy, for example, mechanical energy, for example, chemical energy, for example, sound energy, for example, electrical energy. These are known as different types of energy. Now, these energy used in our life, in our daily life. Now, various sources are used to generate the electricity by use of various sources. And there are different power plant, that is known as thermal power plant, nuclear power plant, natural gases power plant, solar power plant, wind power plant, water power plant. These are known as different power plant. And by use of this power plant to generate electricity. But one principle is used in that sources, in that power plant. One principle, that is known as Michael Faraday's, which was discovered by Michael Faraday. That is known as electromagnetic induction, which was discovered by Michael Faraday. Now, in case of this principle, magnetic induction, we know that in that magnetic induction, two methods are used to generate the electricity. One method, if you stop the magnet and rotating of conductor to generate the electricity, or to stop the condenser to rotating of magnet to generate the electricity. That is known as magnetic induction principle, and this principle is used in various power plant. By use of this principle to generate the electricity. Now in that principle, now firstly take this, the turbine is used in that generator, that is known as generator. In that generator, most of this power plant use the generator to generate the electricity. And in that power plant, in that generator, the most important part, that is known as turbine. Now this turbine has a blade, and this blade of that turbine is rotated. These are known as blade. Now this blade rotated in that turbine by use of various sources, by flows of liquid and gases on that turbine, on that blade. When flows of liquid and gases, various sources on that blade, now this turbine is rotated. Blade is rotated. Blade is rotated means this turbine is rotated, and when this turbine is rotated, generate the electricity in generator, and this electrical energy is stored in that generator. That is a principle. Now this principle is used in various power plant, different power plant, and to generate the electricity. This is a principle to use the different power plant to generate the electricity. That is known as generator. That is a generator. Means the generator is used in various power plant to generate the electricity by use of different sources. Those sources which are collected from environment. Now the first power plant, that is known as thermal power plant. In case of thermal power plant, how the electricity is generated. Now this is a schematic diagrams of thermal power plant. Now in that diagram, this diagram consists of turbine, generator, boiler, cooling tower and condenser. These are main part in a thermal power plant. In that thermal power plant, how to generate the electricity in that thermal power plant. Firstly, if we take a fuel that is known as coal in boiler, fuel, different types of fuels, fossil fuels are used to generate the electricity. Firstly, if you take a coal, this is one of the fuel in a boiler, and if you take a different coal fuels, fossil fuels in a boiler, and burning of that fossil fuels, burning of that coal in a boiler. If you burn the coal in that boiler, those chemical energy present in that coal, now this chemical energy is converted into thermal energy. And by that thermal energy, the burning of this coal, those water present in that boiler, this water get boiled and it converts into steam. It converts into steam. And thermal energy of that steam, it converts into steam at high pressure and temperature. Now this high pressurized and temperature of that steam flow on that turbine. When this steam flow on that turbines, now this turbine get rotated. When this turbine get rotated to generate the electricity, and this electricity is generated in that generator. High pressurized and high temperature and pressure of that steam flow on that turbine. Now this turbine get rotated. When this turbine is rotated, those thermal energy is converted into kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy is converted into electrical energy, and this electrical energy is stored in that generator. Again, this steam passes through this condenser into cooling tower. Low temperature, low pressurized steam. High pressurized steam flow on turbine. This turbine get rotated and to generate the electricity. Then low pressurized steam enters into the cooling tower. When this steam enter into the cooling tower, now those hot air and vapors present in that steam, this hot air and pressure given outside this cooling tower, and then the steam is converted into cooling water. Then this cooling water passes through this pipe into the boiler. That is known as recycling of this water carried out by that condenser. Recycling of this water. Warm water enters into the cooling tower. In that cooling tower, the steam warm water is converted into cold water. Cold water. Hot air and vapor given outside the cooling tower. Then the steam, hot water, warm water is converted into cool water, and again this cool water passes into the boiler. That is known as recycling of water. Water converted into steam by use of different types of fossil fuels. Here by use of coal. Coal is one of the source that is known as thermal source, and this thermal energy is converted into electrical energy, that is known as thermal power plant. And mostly thermal power plant is used to generate the electricity. Mostly thermal power plant used to generate the electricity, that is known as construction of that thermal power plant. Now by boiling of water, by heating of this water, burning of coal in a boiler, the various poisonous gases, harmful gases released in atmosphere by this tower, that is known as gases. Various poisonous gases, harmful gases released in atmosphere by burning of coal in a boiler. But use of this thermal energy to generate the electricity, some problems are created. Most of the problems are created by that thermal power plant. But most of thermal power plants are used to generate the electricity. And more problems are created by use of that thermal power plant to generate the electricity. What are the problems created by use of that thermal power plant? Which are the problems are created by use of that thermal power plant? Now first problem created by use of this thermal power plant to generate the electricity, by burning of various fossil fuels, coal in a boiler, various harmful gases released in atmosphere. For example, carbon black particles released in atmosphere, carbon monoxide released in atmosphere, sulfur oxide is released in atmosphere, nitrogen oxide is released in atmosphere. And when these harmful gases released in atmosphere, now this atmosphere get polluted. Atmosphere get polluted by releasing of these poisonous gases, harmful gases. Atmosphere get polluted, and when atmosphere get polluted, it is harmful to the biodiversity. It is harmful to the human being. It is harmful to the plants and animals. Harmful to the biodiversity. This is one of the most important problem created by that thermal power plant. Air pollution. Second, those poisonous gases, harmful gases released in atmosphere by respiratory system, by respiration of human being, various living organism. Now these poisonous gases enters into the respiratory tract, and it is harmful to the respiratory tracts. Various diseases of respiratory tracts carried out by that poisonous gases, by that harmful gases. This is the second effect of that thermal power plant. Problems created by the thermal power plant. And last problem created by that thermal power plant, those fossil fuels used for generation of that electricity, to generate the electricity. Now after, it is a limitation to use of that fossil fuels, because after some years depletion of that fossil fuels, those fossil fuels to use to generate the electricity, after some year depletion of that fossil fuels, limitation of that fossil. That's why depletion of these fossil fuels. Thus it is one of the problem created to use of that fossil fuels. That's why to limited use of that thermal power plant to generate the electricity. Thank you.